Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Uh, Good morning, everyone. Beautiful day here in Cobb County. I'm Chris Tomlinson, Executive Director of the Atlanta Region Transit Link Authority, also known as the ATL, and I'd like to welcome all of you to the official ribbon cutting of our new Express Hickory Grove Park and Ride lot. Now, I'd be remiss if I did not take this opportunity to acknowledge our elected officials. So, thank you, Chairwoman Cupid, for being here. I also understand we have Commissioner Gambrell's here somewhere, so thank you also for being here. I'd also like to officially welcome our ATL board members. You will get to hear from our chairman, Charlie Sutliff, in a moment, but I also see our ATL board member, Todd Versteeg, here. So this is just a great opportunity, and really just want to say welcome to all of the fellow transit advocates here in the audience today, and of course my colleagues and staff at the ATL and with our express operations. Because without all of you, today simply would not be possible. A lot of hard work has gone into making the Hickory Grove Park and Ride lot a reality. Before construction started, we did what's called a comprehensive operations analysis, and that helped us identify opportunities for potential transit service that could serve this area, and specifically the Cobb-Cherokee area. Now, leveraging the state's Northwest Corridor Express lanes, we want to provide area residents a new commuting mode that provides all of the speed and reliability advantages of the express lanes, but without having to pay the tolls, let alone without having to actually drive yourself. So with input from the community as well as express riders, along with feedback from our board members and other transit experts, we forged our plans to find the best way to bring a park and ride facility to this area in a way that could truly harmonize with the surrounding residential area. We purposely chose a site with virtually direct access to the express lanes so that we could leave a tree-lined buffer between this lot and the surrounding neighborhoods that will continue to fill in over time, further increasing both the physical and visual buffers between this site, the great neighborhoods, and the highway. Even during the pandemic, as we saw ridership decline, we knew that Georgia would be back in business as we began to reopen. And this park and ride would be a much needed amenity for commuters in Cobb and nearby Cherokee and Bartow counties. This new Hickory Grove Park and Ride lot and express will be ready to serve you with 2 new routes beginning Monday, May 3rd. In fact, we even have been trying to find ways to serve you even before we open. Just a couple of weeks ago, when I was out here doing a final look at the property, I had the pleasure of meeting one of ours and one of the local area's neighbors, Mr. Dan Vesquenza, who told me about his son Jack, who suffers from chromosome 18 conditions. Dan wanted to use this park and ride lot to run 80 miles in 18 hours to raise awareness for chromosome 18, and the park and ride lot was really the perfect track for him to train and complete his walk run, and we were more than happy to help. I'm pleased to report that Dan completed the 80 miles on foot in 16 hours and 16 minutes in honor of his son Jack, also holding that run on April 18th, and raising awareness and funding for the Chromosome 18 Registry and Research Society. So as we'd like to say at Express, we're not just about transit, we're about people, and we're about trying to be a good and responsible neighbor in the areas that we serve. So it's our fervent hope that as express riders utilize our services, they know that they can commute with confidence and that we will safely get you to Midtown and downtown Atlanta and back, operating Monday through Friday. And we just simply want you to know that we're also here when you need us. So thank you for joining us, and now it's my pleasure to introduce our board chairman, Mr. Charlie Sutliff.
Good morning, everybody. As Chris said, I'm Charlie Sutliff, and I'm honored to serve as chairman of the ATL and represent our board members here today. Truly excited to be here, and let me tell you why. The ATL's goal is to better connect transit options across the 13 metro county area. This new Hickory Grove lot is a prime example of that. These new routes to Midtown and downtown Atlanta really speak directly to the ATL's goal. And let me give you more insight. As Chris noted about the study and what that meant for providing more transit options, that there was a real opportunity to provide these commute options to Midtown and downtown Atlanta. And Hickory Grove addresses that opportunity directly. And as part of the ATL's priority focus, it's about the rider experience, the users. That is really who we're here to serve. And as I was just touring the latest model of the Express, I saw firsthand the benefits that we'll be able to give our riders. There's a plug-in device, so if you have a laptop, iPad, any of your devices, they all have Wi-Fi, so it is a mobile unit, whether you want to work or watch your latest favorite items. But it really trying to enhance that rider user experience to give them more options. Compared to a year ago, with the onset of the pandemic, we all obviously seeing, more riders on the road. And so as Chris noted, the timing of this opening up really works well. And the accessible locations here from morning and afternoon, again, it's all about how do we better serve our customers, the riders, the users. Again, with taking account of our passengers and how do we link them across Metro Atlanta. One thing to also note, given that we still are in COVID-19 pandemic protocols, I also want to emphasize that these buses do take health and safety practices very seriously. There's technology on board that air ionizers in every bus, part of the AC system that literally charge the air to help neutralize viruses and germs, including the coronavirus. All of this is part of supporting, making sure that we transport our customers safely in an efficient and affordable manner to get them into Midtown and downtown. In the future, we hope there's additional opportunities with this location, with the Hickory Grove site. To our partners at Cobb Link, we always want to collaborate, work with you, or there are additional ways we can use this resource to better serve, whether it's Kennesaw State University, Town Center. We are always looking for opportunities to further partner, and how can we extend resources, services to the riders. With more than 500 parking spaces here, we're ready to serve local community members. We're open for business on Monday and look forward to serving you. In closing, again, I'd like to invite everybody to continue to partner with the ATL. From the beginning, we've focused on collaboration. How do we help steward resources, help support the region, and grant greater access to transit options? Again, we're excited to offer this service to the Cobb community and beyond, and I'll turn it back over to Chris. Thank you.
Our next speaker certainly needs no introduction to Cobb County. We are very pleased and just honored to have the presence of Ms. Lisa Cupid, the chairwoman of the Cobb County Commission. Madam Chair, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. It's certainly a great day to be in Cobb County and to be here for what I believe is the first new park and ride in over a decade. So thank you for considering Cobb. I want to recognize Commissioner Gambrill again. This is the district where she serves as commissioner, and her constituents will have opportunity to take advantage of this service in addition to the constituents of the surrounding areas and counties. Well, one of my goals as chairwoman is to support initiatives that are inclusive of all parts of our county and to support innovation and to invest in Cobb's residents, our infrastructure, and our future. This project encompasses that, and it provides another vital transportation option for our North Cobb residents. They and our neighbors in Bartow and Cherokee counties can easily and quickly travel to the Midtown and downtown areas. I've always been a strong advocate for transit, and it's one of our 5 priorities of the county. I recognize that sound infrastructure and transportation options are critical for our continued smart growth in Cobb. We want to make our interstates safer, cheaper, and more efficient. We want to save lives, gas, and time. We want our residents to be able to access their jobs quickly and efficiently so they can be more productive, so they can lower their stress and increase their quality of life. We want to make our region more attractive to employers because Cobb is open for business. We hope this express service location and its use of the I-75 Northwest corridors will help transform the way our residents think about how they move around our region. They can ride express with confidence. I'd like to thank the many partners that are here that were involved in this project, and I encourage our residents to take advantage of this opportunity to enjoy express rides into Midtown and downtown when service begins on Monday. Thank you.
Next up, we have one more speaker before we get to the main event. Before I introduce him, I also want to acknowledge that Dr. Jackie McMorris, Cobb County's county manager, is present with us today, as well as Mr. Andrew Heaton, a representative from Senator Raphael Warnock's office. Again, I think it just shows the level of commitment and the importance that transit offers. But again, we certainly wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the work of our partners at Vertical Earth and his vice president, Mr. Brandon Kirby. Brandon and I have known each other for years. We won't recount how many, but this is beautiful. Thank you so much. Please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Tomlinson, for those kind remarks. I misinterpreted the email. I thought we were going on a road trip in this nice bus here and going on vacation. So anyway, we are honored to be here. I'm representing Vertical Earth. Again, my name is Brandon. Our owner is away on a conference and he couldn't be here. I personally have civil engineering as a trade background, and I believe in public service. My first part of my career was in transportation. So I personally believe in projects such as this. So does our company. And we are very pleased and thankful to have the opportunity to build this facility for you. I want to acknowledge all the contractors, subcontractors, material suppliers who helped make this project successful. We have our project manager, Justin Thompson, our superintendent's with us today, Jake Hudgens. We had a great relationship with CERTA and the ATL with Sam, and we are very thankful for that. Things went very smoothly. We hope we provided you with a product that will last many, many years to come, and I look forward to hearing success stories of it, taking vehicles off the roadway, improving mobility. I live and breathe those kind of things, as I know the representatives here today do as well. So we just want to tell you that we're grateful and we're thankful, and we're really proud of the product that we put out there, and we stand behind that, and we hope you enjoy it. So appreciate the opportunity to speak, sir.
Thank you, Brandon. And last but not least, and Brandon beat me to the punch, I really just wanted to take one final opportunity to thank again the great team I have the honor and privilege of leading. Without the tireless efforts and steadfast attention to detail of our engineering and our express operations staff, we simply wouldn't be here. And even through the pandemic, they literally didn't skip a beat. Same thing for Vertical Earth staff, getting together safely, socially distanced, but to make sure that this project was going to be completed on time for this service in May. So again, to Sam Samu, Annie Gillespie, Gail Franklin, Dion Kirksey, and all the staff who really came together to make this happen, and the teams that they lead, thank you. So all right, everyone, I think the bus has just signaled. It is time to get to the big event, the ribbon cutting. So Chairwoman Cupid, Chairman Sutliff, if you'll join us over by the ribbon, and let's officially get this open.
We're coming around this way.
Yep. Okay. Are these big enough? Yeah, I got long arms. I'm dangerous with this thing. All right.
You want to count to 3, Chris?
Sure.
Hold it up. Okay.
All right, everyone. We're socially distanced, but if you can touch the ribbon, that'd be great. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Ah. All this. And I have one last announcement. Again, we have serviced 2 new routes that will start running on Monday from 6:30 a.m. and another route starting at 6:15 a.m. As we said, service to Midtown Atlanta and downtown Atlanta. And to further try to entice people to just come out and try the service, we're going to run the service fare-free for the first 4 months. All right? So thank you all for coming out, and thank you to all of our partners in the area. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you.